We didn't hold back, we burned like flames, fought with fire, kissed through pain. You were the spark and I was the match. Every touch lit a brand new clash. We built a house on broken ground, with whispered lies and shouted sound. We made a bed in the battlefield, where every wound refused to heal. But I loved you like a soldier bleeds, bravely, blindly on my knees. Our love was war, no winners here, just ashes in a chandelier. You were my armor and my blade, the sweetest wound I ever made. We broke like thunder, cracked the skies, with every truth turned into lies. We fought, we fell, we begged for more. Yeah, our love was war. You threw your heart like a grenade. I caught it just before it strayed, but damage done and still I stayed. In every storm that we had made, your kiss was fire laced with ice, a deadly game we played each night. We danced through chaos hand in hand, two soldiers with no promised land. But I still hear your battle cry every time I close my eyes. Our love was war, no winners here, just ashes in a chandelier. You were my armor and my blade, the sweetest wound I ever made. We broke like thunder, cracked the skies, with every truth turned into lies. We fought, we fell, we begged for more. Yeah, our love was war. Maybe we loved too wild, too deep, too loud to ever truly keep. But I would bleed again, no doubt, just to feel what we were about. Our love was war, fierce and divine, a battlefield like our cold mine. Though peace was something we never knew, I'd still go to war with you. Scars remain, but I adore every bruise, every metaphor. We lost ourselves, but oh, what for to say? Our love was war.
You touch me like a sacred flame, and nothing in me stayed the same. You spoke in silence, eyes so loud. I bloomed beneath your every vow, like roses waking in the night. You kissed my fears, you sparked my light. Each heartbeat opened something new, a fire dressed in shades of you. I gave you all I had to give, just to feel what it means to live. These petals of passion fall from my soul, soft as a whisper, fierce as the cold. 1,000 colors all stained with you, each one a moment we walk through. Fragile and fearless, I gave them free. that's the kind of love I feel. You bruise me sweet with every kiss, a perfect pain I still can't quit. But if I had the chance once more, I'd open wide just like before. Not every flower lives in peace, but some were made to love like this. These petals of passion fall from my soul, soft as a whisper, fierce as the cold. 1,000 colors all stained with you, each one a moment we walk through. Fragile and fearless, I gave them free, pieces of love you planted in me. So if I break, just know it's true. I bloomed in passion, all for you. Now in the wind I feel you near, in every bloom you still appear. No garden grows without some pain, but I'd relive it all again. These petals of passion still cover me, like echoes of how we used to be. In every scent, in every hue, there's fire, there's loss, there's me and you. So let me fall like flowers do. I bloomed, I broke, and I loved you true. And when I fade into the blue, my petals of passion will speak of you.
Dance beneath the crimson moon. You whisper low, don't leave too soon. But even stars can lose their shine, and hearts can break in perfect time. You left your jacket on my chair, and your scent still lingers in the air. A final kiss, a quiet war. Now I'm bleeding where you swore. And love like ours don't fade to gray. It burns in red, then fades away. You're my red-stained memory, a love that branded every piece of me. Like petals crushed beneath regret, I try to move on, but I can't forget. You painted passion on my skin. Now every touch still pulls you in. You're gone, but you still live in me. My red-stained memory. The bed's too big, the room's too loud. Your ghost still walks beneath the clouds. I see you in the mirror's glare, like truth too honest to bear. Your name's a song I can't unhear. It plays when no one else is near. I drink the silence like red wine, but you're the poison every time. I wear your love like battle scars, soft in the night, but sharp as stars. You're my red-stained memory, a love that branded every piece of me. Like petals crushed beneath a vivid echo dressed in pain. You marked my heart with fierce goodbyes. Now love looks different in my eyes. Forever etched so endlessly, my red-stained memory.
We stood beneath the silver sky, no shelter, just your hand in mine. The thunder rolled, your eyes were flames. You whispered love through pouring rain. Your lips were red like summer wine. Your soul, the storm that danced with mine. We bloomed beneath the breaking clouds and kissed like we were lost and found. But beauty doesn't come for free, and storms don't ask who wants to leave. It's roses and rain when I think of you. Thorns on fire, sky so blue. Love that cuts and heals the same. With every drop I say your name. It's thunder and bloom in the ache I feel. A garden grown on something real. Even through the pain, I still miss the roses and rain. Your words were petals soft and torn. Your touch a rose with hidden thorns. I never saw the warning signs. Too drunk on love, too lost in time. The storm, it came and stole the light, but left your echo in the night. And in the dark I see you clear, like rainfall tracing memories near. We danced in floods, we kissed in pain, and I would do it all again. It's roses and rain when I think of you. Thorns on fire, sky so blue. Love that cuts and heals the same. With every drop I say your name. It's thunder and bloom in the ache I feel. A garden grown on something real. Even through the pain, I still miss the roses and rain. Some flowers only bloom in storms. Some hearts are shaped by being torn. And though you're gone, you still remain in every tear that falls like rain. It's roses and rain when I dream of you. Bittersweet and bleeding through. A kiss, a fight, a sweet refrain. I loved you deep, I loved in vain. But I'd walk again through that hurricane just to feel your love again. To stand beneath the roses and the rain. So let it fall, let it pour. I'll wait for you at a garden door. Ooh. In velvet nights you come to me
like smoke that dances wild and free. Your lips are fire, your touch surreal. But tell me, are you even real? Your whispers echo in my veins, a lullaby of sweet dark flames. I close my eyes, but still it seems I'm wide awake inside scarlet dreams. You're not just fantasy or fate, you're every breath I love and hate. Scarlet dreams painted in red, where angels fear and hearts have bled. You're the beauty that breaks through sleep, a love so high it dives too deep. In midnight's glow you call my name, a fleeting spark I cannot tame. You're everything I crave, it seems, lost inside these scarlet dreams. You haunt the space between my sheets, a ghost of love that never leaves. Your scent, your voice, your phantom kiss, all wrapped in danger, wrapped in bliss. We burn in silence, soft and loud, a secret storm beneath the shroud. I chase your light through shadowed beams, trapped inside these scarlet dreams. You taste like fear, you breathe like grace, a crimson world I can't replace. Scarlet dreams painted in red, where angels fear and hearts have bled. You're the beauty that breaks through sleep, a love so high it dives too deep. In midnight's glow you call my name, a fleeting spark I cannot tame. You're everything I crave, it seems, lost inside these scarlet dreams. Are you a memory or fate reborn? A dream too fierce, too wild to warn. I don't know if you're wrong or right, but I surrender every night. Scarlet dreams, you own my mind, a cursed romance I can't unwind. Even if I wake alone, you'll live in every scar I've known. Through every tear, through every scream, I'll always fall for scarlet dreams.
You came like velvet on the breeze, but underneath you shook my seas. Your hands were gentle, lips so light, but your love hit like thunder in the night. You spoke in quiet, sacred tones, but your silence cut straight to my bones. You smiled with grace like falling rain, yet held a storm I couldn't tame. And I was drawn like flame to skin, to the chaos you hid within. You were soft but wild, calm and fire, a tender kiss laced with desire. You pulled me close, then let me drown, built me up, then burned me down. I couldn't cage what can't be chained, still I dance in all your flames. Oh, you
so soft, so wild. You wore your pain and perfume sweet, a symphony in every heartbeat. I saw the stars behind your eyes, but knew they'd scorch me if I tried. You didn't scream, you didn't plead, but every breath made my soul bleed. I touched your skin and felt the quake of every fear you wouldn't shake. And I chased you like a prayer, even knowing you weren't all there. You were soft but wild, calm and fire, a tender kiss laced with desire. You pulled me close, then let me drown, built me up, then burned me down. I couldn't cage what can't be chained, still I dance in all your flames. Oh, you broke me with your style, so soft, so wild. Some loves don't come to stay, they bloom, they blaze, then fade away. But I choose it all again, no doubt, to feel that fire inside your mouth. Soft but wild, pure and flawed, you were my ache, my spark, my God. You left your name inside my soul, a whisper loud, a half-made whole. And if I never love again, at least I knew that kind of flame. You were heaven, you were God. You were soft and endlessly wild. Through withered days and endless storms, when hearts grew tired, no longer warm, you could have left like all the rest, but you stood firm against the test. You held me close through every fall, when silence wrapped around it all. And while the guard turned to gray, you were the rose that chose to stay. Others faded, lost their bloom, but you still breathe inside this room. You're the rose that stayed when all else died, rooted deep where tears were cried. Petals soft but will of steel, you showed me love that's raw and real. In every ache you never swayed. You are the rose that stayed. I watched the seasons pull and bend. Most love begins, but few transcend. But you bloomed through every ache, refused to bend, refused to break. In broken soil, your color shone a crimson light when I felt alone. No fairy tale, just truth displayed. You are the rose that never strayed. Others vanished with the breeze, but you remained and gave me peace. You're the rose that stayed when all else died, rooted deep where tears were cried. Petals soft but a will of steel. You showed me love that's raw and real. In every ache you never swayed. You are the rose that stayed. Love isn't perfect, love can bruise, but what we have I'll never lose. You chose to stay when you could run. That's how I know you're the one. You're the rose that stayed when all went dark, lit up the night, became my spark. No need for vows, no grand parade. You proved your heart in all you gave. And when my soul begins to fade, I'll hold the rose that stayed. You didn't slam the door, you just smiled a little more, like the wind was calling softly from the street. Your hands let go with grace, but your eyes still held that place where once our hearts would endlessly repeat. You didn't cry, you didn't plead, but silence screamed what love still needs. And now I breathe the scent of goodbye, still lingers like perfume in the sky, on my skin, on my bed, on the clothes I wear. You're everywhere and you're not there. A trace of you in every sigh, fading slow but won't run dry. I close my eyes and still I find the scent of goodbye in every line. Your sweater still hangs in the hall like a ghost against the wall, and I swear it moved when I said your name. I wash the sheets, but still I know the way your memory tends to grow. It blooms like roses, even in the pain. I chase your shadow through the air, but reach for you and you're not there. And
the scent of goodbye. You love me like a rose in bloom, soft at dawn, sharp by noon. Every kiss a sweet disguise, hiding heartbreak in your eyes. You held me close, then pulled away, like tides that crash but never stay. I gave you all, you took control, and left these thorns in my soul. Now every breath feels like a burn, a lesson love refused to learn. There are thorns in my soul where your hands used to be, wounds that don't bleed but still cut me deep. You were beauty wrapped in pain, a quiet storm I couldn't tame. I still feel you in the ache, I know, a garden grown with no control. And I can't heal, I can't let go, these thorns in my soul won't leave me alone. You spoke in petals soft and red, but every word a thread I bled. You kissed like rain on desert land, and vanished with the storm you planned. You made me bloom and then decay, left my heart in disarray. The fragrance lingers, takes its toll, still bleeding thorns in my soul. I trace your name in every scar, still wondering where you are. There are thorns in my soul where your hands used to be, wounds that don't bleed but still cut me deep. You were beauty wrapped in pain, a quiet storm I couldn't tame. I still feel you in the ache, I know, a garden grown with no control. And I can't heal, I can't let go, these thorns in my soul won't leave me alone. I tried to love the rose and not the thorn, but passion grows where hearts are torn. You taught me love in shades of gray, and now I'm lost where colors fade. There are thorns in my soul and they whisper your name, a silent scream I can't explain. You were heaven laced in harm, a fleeting fire, fatal charm. I walk alone, but still I feel the ghost of you that time won't steal. You marked me deep, you played your role. Now I live with thorns, thorns in my soul. I used to bloom beneath your gaze, a fragile rose in brighter days. Your hands were rain, your voice the sun, but now the warmth is gone undone. I reach for light that isn't there, breathe empty winds, a colder air. Your silence wraps around me tight, like petals folding in the night. I wilt without you day by day, a little more of me fades away. You were the root, the soul, the sky. Now all I do is wonder why the colors drain, the thorns remain, and I can't grow through all this pain. You left and nothing ever grew, because my love, I wilt without you.
I once stood tall in full display, but now I bend and break and sway. You were the rain in my dry land, the bloom I cradled in my hands. Now every garden sings your name, each flower whispers just the same. The love once lost won't be replaced, and I remain a ghost erased. I wilt without you, slow and still, a fading soul you used to fill. I ache in silence, dressed in red, but every petal hangs its head. The set is gone, the fire too, and all that's left is missing you. My heart forgot how to push through because my love, I wilt without you. I wilt without you. Maybe time will heal the ground, but your echo's the only sound. I water hope, but it won't rise. Without your love, this garden dies. I wilt without you, that is truth. No matter age, no matter youth, a love so deep, it carved my name and left a field of vacant flame. So if you feel the flowers cry, it's me beneath this weeping sky, still waiting for your light to bloom. Because my love, I wilt without you. I wore your name like a scar on silk, soft on the outside, torn where it willed. You said forever with trembling hands, but love like yours never goes as planned. You kissed me sweet like a final breath. I didn't know that love could taste like death, but every glance and every plea still burns like thorns inside me, and I still hold the pain like a rose, beautiful even as it slowly closes. You were my bleeding beauty, a masterpiece in tragedy. You broke me with such grace, such art, carving your name into my heart. I held the light, I touched the flame, and whispered love through all the pain. Now every tear that falls from me paints your face in bleeding beauty. I tried to leave, but your ghost remained in every mirror, in every rain. I wore red lips, a borrowed smile, still haunted by your kisses style. You didn't stay, but you never left. You're in each breath I haven't kept, and though it hurts, I can't erase the poetry inside your face. Some love decays, but still looks divine, like wilted roses frozen in time. You were my bleeding beauty, a masterpiece in tragedy. You broke me with such grace, such art, carving your name into my heart. I held the light, I touched the flame, and whispered love through all the pain. Now every tear that falls from me paints your face my bleeding beauty, a memory wrapped in mystery. I bled the truth, I sang the lie, I kissed the end with open eyes. You were the fire, I was the skin, the ache that echoes deep within. And though you're gone, you're part of me, my forever bleeding beauty. In every ache, in every sigh, you bloom in pain and never die. I was a garden left unseen, a silent soul, a fading green. No light, no touch, no breath of spring, just broken roots and silent wings. Then you arrived with eyes like dawn. You didn't ask, just carried on. You pulled the thorns, you found the shade, and in your warmth I was remade. I never knew that I could feel so fragile, raw, and yet so real. I bloom for you, even in rain, through every ache, through every strain. If love is pain, then let it be, 'cause in the dark you watered me. With every scar I grow anew. I rise, I fall, I bloom for you. The petals open slow but sure. You kissed the wounds I couldn't cure. You taught me how to wear my flaws and love without a pause or cause. You held me close through every fall. You made me feel the worth of it all. And even when the seasons fade, my heart still blossoms where you stayed. There's beauty in the broken ground, where love like yours is somehow found. I bloom for you, even in rain, through every ache, through every strain. If love is pain, then let it be, 'cause in the dark you watered me. With every scar I grow anew. I rise, I fall, I bloom for you. No garden's perfect, some roots bleed, but you gave me just what I need. A little hope, a little sun, enough to know I am someone. I bloom for you, not just in spring, but when I've lost most everything. When winds are cold and skies are blue, my soul still turns its face to you. With every scar I grow anew. I rise, I fall, I bloom for you. So when you wonder if I knew, the truth is I only bloom for you. I wore your name like a scar on silk, soft on the outside, torn where it wilted. You said forever with trembling hands, but love like yours never goes as planned. You kissed me sweet like a final breath. I didn't know that love could taste like death, but every glance and every plea still burns like thorns inside of me. And I still hold the pain like a rose, beautiful even as it slowly closes. You were my bleeding beauty, a masterpiece in tragedy. You broke me with such grace, such art, carving your name into my heart. I held the light, I touched the flame, tried to leave, but your ghost remained in every mirror, in every rain. I wore red lips, a borrowed smile, still haunted by your kisses style. You didn't stay, but you never left. You're in each breath I haven't kept, and though it hurts, I can't erase the poetry inside your face. Some love decays, but still looks divine, like wilted roses frozen in time. You were my bleeding beauty, a masterpiece in tragedy. You broke me with such grace, such art, carving your name into my heart. I held the light, I touched the flame, and whispered love through all the pain. Now every tear that falls from me paints your face in bleeding beauty. If I could turn back the clocks, I would, even knowing you'd never stay for good. 'Cause some love is worth the fall, even when it takes it all. You were my bleeding beauty, a memory wrapped in mystery. I bled the truth, I sang the lie, I kissed the end with open eyes. You were the fire, I was the skin, the ache that echoes deep within. And though you're gone, you're part of me, my forever bleeding beauty. In every ache, in every sigh, you bloom in pain and never die. I was a garden left unseen, a silent soul, a fading green. No light, no touch, no breath of spring, just broken roots and silent wings. Then you arrived with eyes like dawn. You didn't ask, just carried on. You pulled the thorns, you found the shade, and in your warmth I was remade. I never knew that I could feel so fragile, raw, and yet so real. I bloom for you, even in rain, through every ache, through every strain. If love is pain, then let it be. 'Cause in the dark you watered me. With every scar someone. I bloom for you, not just in spring, but when I lost most everything. When winds are cold and skies are blue, my soul still turns its face to you. With every scar I grow anew, I rise, I fall, I bloom for you. So when you wonder if I knew, the truth is I only bloomed for you. You came to me like midnight rain, a storm in heels, a heart in flame. Your lips a vow, your eyes a dare. One look and I was unaware. The world around us disappeared, just you and me and velvet fear. Your kiss was fire, sweet and cruel, and I became your willing fool. You painted red, no shades of gray, and I still burn from yesterday. Crimson kisses on my skin, marks of where your love's been. A bittersweet and holy sin. I breathe you out, you pull me in. Every touch a sacred scar. You love me like a fallen star. In your arms the darkness listens to the song of crimson kisses. You speak in sighs, I speak in fire. I love a blade, a choir. I never knew that pain could shine till I was yours and you were mine. The roses bloom but they still bleed, like every word you said to me. So beautiful, so stained and true, like every bruise I wear from you. We danced on thorns with bare regret, but I can't seem to forget. Crimson kisses on my skin, marks of where your love's been. A bittersweet and holy sin. I breathe you out, you pull me in. Every touch a sacred scar. You love me like a fallen star. In your arms the darkness listens to the song of crimson kisses. Maybe we were meant to fall in a blaze, not love at all. But still I choose to fire the ache 1,000 times for one heartbreak. Crimson kisses on my skin, where your wild heart had been. A love too fierce, too deep to win, but oh, I'd let you in again. Burn me down, leave your art etched in every beat of heart. Even now the silence glistens with the ghost of crimson kisses. And if we meet again someday, don't speak a word, just kiss me that way. I placed our love like roses red in crystal glass, by my bed. Thought I could keep it tamed and still, but fire doesn't bend to will. You smiled like porcelain, so sweet, but chaos trembled at your feet. We dressed it up in silk and lace, but hid a fire in the vase. It wasn't meant to grow this wild, but we were flames, not flowers mild. There's fire in the vase where love should sleep. It burns through glass, it cuts too deep. What once was blue now scorches air, a beauty lit with dark despair. You touched me like a perfect flame and left me ash without a name. We tried to hold what couldn't stay. This fire in the vase burned us away. You kissed like dawn, then turned to dusk, left petals black and dreams to dust. We told ourselves it wasn't rage, but passion locked inside a cage. The vase still stands, but cracks appear. It glows with memories I fear. No water ever cooled our taste. We fed the fire, no time to waste. We danced too close, we loved too fast. Class was never built to last. There's fire in the vase where love should sleep. It burns through glass, it cuts too deep. What once was blue now scorches air, a beauty lit with dark despair. You touched me like a perfect flame and left me ash without a name. We tried to hold what couldn't stay. This fire in the vase burned us away. They said love's fragile, sweet and kind, but ours was mad and unrefined. We weren't the story soft and safe. We were desire we couldn't fake. There's fire in the vase still burning low among the shards of what we know. A love too fierce for any frame, a rose that bloomed inside the flame. We tried to hold, we tried to stay, but fire in the vase won't fade away.
I've cracked before, I've been undone, held my breath, turned from the sun. But when you touched me, I could feel something broken start to heal. You saw the light beneath the lines of all the places pain designed. proved them wrong. Love can be fragile, but still strong. I was a porcelain heart in a world too loud, but you held me soft and you made me proud. Fragile but strong, like glass with flame, we shine through storms and still remain. I'm not unscarred, but I still believe in every breath that you give me. We bend, we break, we rise, belong. This love is fragile, but it's strong. We walk through fire, not untouched, but love is more than just soft luck. It's choosing truth through every fight and holding on when it's not light. I used to run from all I felt, afraid of losing of myself, but now I stand where I belong, with you so fragile but so strong. You trace my pain and call it grace. You love the cracks no one embraced. Fragile but strong, like glass with flame, we shine through storms and still remain. I'm not unscarred, but I still believe in every breath that you give me. We bend, we break, we rise, belong. This love is fragile, but it's strong. We're not perfect, no, we bleed, but love is giving what we need, not flawless, but worth the fall, and that's the bravest love of all. Fragile but strong, like stars at night that burn through silence with their light. We're chipped but glowing all along, our hearts so fragile but so strong. We bend, we break, we rise, belong, forever fragile, forever strong.
We planted dreams in haunted ground, hoping love would still grow somehow. You held my hand with trembling grace as we built a world in a fragile place. You were the rain, I was the sun. Together we burned, together we spun, a tangled dance of thorn and bloom, a story written too soon. We watered hope with tears and trust, and called it the garden of us. In the garden of us, wild roses grew between the silence and the truth. We bled in color, we loved too much, held on with every tender touch. And even now, when weeds remain, I still remember joy through pain. A sacred place, a sacred hush still lives inside the garden of us. Your laughter was the morning light, my sorrow kissed the stars at night. We broke, we bloomed, we lost, we found, but never left that holy ground. Even now the air still sings with echoes of our woven strings. Your shadow moves through every leaf, a ghost I'll welcome in my grief. I walk alone, but feel your breath in petals soft and sweet. Regrets in the garden of us, wild roses grew between the silence and the truth. We bled in color, we loved too much, held on with every tender touch. And even now, when weeds remain, I still remember joy through pain. A sacred place, a sacred hush still lives inside the garden of us. No garden's perfect, no love is clean, but we were more than just a dream. Roots don't lie and minds still trace every inch of that sacred place. In the garden of us, something survives, a flower blooming in past lives. It may not grow, it may not shine, but it's forever yours and mine. And if I never find love again, I'll smile where our hearts had been. For once they bloomed, eternal trust inside the garden of us. I didn't love you safe or slow. I wasn't quiet, I let it show. You lit a match and I brought flame. I never once played love like a game. I gave you thunder, gave you grace. Every scar, every soft embrace. You held the fire, but never feared. Because I loved you, fierce and clear. It wasn't easy, never tame. but love like ours won't die in shame. I loved you fierce with no regret, a kind of love you don't forget. I loved you loud, I loved you raw, with every crack and every flaw. You were the storm I couldn't steer, but still I loved you fierce, my dear. I didn't wait for perfect days, I kissed you deep in wild ways. I knew the risk, I knew the cost, but some great loves are worth the loss. You weren't a whisper, you were war, but I kept coming back for more. A wildfire written in my soul. You made me break and made me whole. You burned through me, then disappeared, but still I loved you fierce, my dear. I loved you fierce with no regret, a kind of love you won't forget. I loved you mad, I loved you bold, even when everything turned cold. You were the ache I chose to feel, and still I loved you fierce and real, real. Maybe you'll love again someday, but not the way I did. No way, they'll never hold you like I did, with fire that broke every lead. I loved you fierce through every fight, through every wrong that felt so right. You'll hear my heart in silent screams, you'll see my face inside your dreams. I never asked for you to stay, but God, I loved you all the way. There were safer hearts, easier roads, souls that offered less to hold. But in your chaos I found truth, so full of fire, so beautifully bruised. They warned me not to chase your flame, said love like that would never tame. But I saw roses in your storm, and something wild in you felt warm. I knew the cost, I knew the fight, but I still walked into your night. I picked you thorns and all, every rise and every fall. I knew you'd break me, still I stayed. Loved you in every reckless way. I didn't trip, I didn't slip. I held your name upon my lips. Through every ache my heart went through. I bled, I bloomed, because I picked you. Perfect, far from tame, but I never wanted safe or plain. I wanted love that shook the ground, that burned so bright it shook me down. And though the scars still speak your name, I'd walk that fire all over again. Cause passion doesn't come with ease, and you were worth the storm in me. They called it foolish, called it blind, but darling, I still call you mine. I picked you thorns and all, every rise and every fall. I knew you'd break me, still I stayed. Loved you in every reckless way. I didn't trip, I didn't slip. I held your name upon my lips. Through every ache my heart went through. I bled, I bloomed, because I picked you. despite the weight. I knew the fire, I knew the flame, still whispered softly your sweet name. I didn't fall, I chose the view, the highs, the lows, the real, the cruel. If loving you was never due, then let it be known I still picked you.
You didn't love me in pastel tones. You came like fire in my bones. No quiet words, no sweet escape, just heartbeats loud enough to break. You painted passion on my skin. With every touch you pulled me in, a masterpiece of scars and flame, and I would wear it all again. You never promised it'd be kind, but I gave you all, left none behind. This is love in red, bold and wild, not a whisper but a cry. Burning lips and fearless eyes, a storm that never says goodbye. Bleeding roses on our bed, hearts we broke and words we said. If this is pain, then let it spread, because I only know how to love in red. You never fit in quiet lines. You wrote your name across my spine. With every sigh you shook the ground. I was lost and never found. We danced between the edge and flame. I kissed your lies and loved the game. We weren't safe, but we were real, and that's the part I still can feel. I'd rather drown than never dive, and with you I was so alive. This is love in red, bold and wild, not a whisper but a cry. Burning lips and fearless eyes, a storm that never says goodbye. Bleeding roses on our bed, hearts we broke and words we said. If this is pain, then let it spread, because I only know how to love a red. Every fire has to fade, some embers burn beyond the grave. And even if we ended as you were my first, my fiercest crave. This is love in red, no retreat. Every touch a heartbeat's beat. Even in silence, even in dread, your name is carved in every thread. And if I fall, I'll fall again, for the color that you bled. This is me, without regret, because I only love in red. So let them love in black and white, but I'll stay burning in the night.
You held me like a prayer, soft lips and silent wars. A love that wasn't fair, but I still wanted more. Your words a velvet blade that cut me with each breath. But darling, I remained addicted to the edge. I gave you roses from my chest. You wore them like a scarlet dress. My heart, your thorns, we bloomed in pain, a crimson vow in the pouring rain. You bled me slow, but still I stayed. For every wound your hands replayed. Love shouldn't hurt, but it was ours, a garden built on broken stars. And I still crave the way it burned. My heart, your thorns, the lesson I never learned. I kissed the wounds you left like they were holy stains. I memorized your breath and danced between the flames. You never asked me fall, but you never helped me fly. I loved you through it all, even when you said goodbye. You held my soul with fingers tight and turned my day into your night. My heart, your thorns, we bloomed in pain, a crimson vow in the pouring rain. You bled me slow, but still I stayed. For every wound your hands replayed. Love shouldn't hurt, but it was ours, a garden built on broken stars. And I still crave the way it burned. My heart, your thorns, the lesson I never learned. Now I trace the scars you left like poetry across my chest. And in the silence I confess, you were the ache I loved the best. My heart, your thorns, we bloomed in pain, but I would do it all again. To feel that fire, to lose control, to give you all, to break my soul. Love shouldn't haunt, but still it does. And I still dream of who we was. Forever yours, forever torn. My heart, your thorns. So if you ever call again, I'll bleed just to let you in.